Speaking of, it is being called the most important vice presidential debate in history. And with a second presidential debate seeming less likely by the day, tonight's debate between Tim Walz and J.D. Vance may in fact matter more than any other debate of its kind. As Walz tries to build on Kamala Harris's lead in some of those national polls, Vance is going to be looking to lean on his working class roots as the Trump campaign tries to score big points with voters in critical swing states. NewsNation's Caitlin Becker has a preview of tonight's head-to-head matchup. Caitlin, good morning. This is shaping up to be a critical night for both of these teams. What can voters expect to hear from the candidates?
Well, Markie, I think it's going to be a fiery debate tonight. The mics are going to be hot, and we know that these two aren't afraid to speak their mind. The two VP candidates have been really going after each other for the last several months, as well as, of course, going after those two at the top of the ticket, Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. But tonight, the two VP candidates are going to be on the same stage together. Of course, some of the questions we're expecting are going to be the questions that are at the top of mind for voters. Issues like reproductive rights and, of course, the number one, the economy. Tough questions are expected to be asked, though. J.D. Vance will likely have to address his stance on abortion, including his past support for a national ban. And I'd be shocked if we got through this whole debate without Vance being questioned about those unsubstantiated false rumors that the Trump campaign pushed about Haitian immigrants eating pets in Ohio. As for Tim Walz, he will likely be asked about his handling of the George Floyd riots back in Minneapolis in 2020. Now, both of these VP candidates have been trading barbs back and forth on the campaign trail, but this is the first time they're going to be in the same room at the same time in the same place talking to each other and, of course, the voters. And if we're looking at their past performance, it could indicate some interesting future results. Here's a look at a little preview of what we can expect tonight.
They make an interesting tag team because, of course, Tim Walz allowed rioters to burn down Minneapolis in the summer of 2020, and then the few who got caught, Kamala Harris helped bail them out of jail.
I can't wait to debate the guy. That is, if he's willing to get off the couch and show up. So, you see what I did there? I just have to say it. You know it, you feel it. These guys are creepy, and yes, just weird as hell. That's what you see.
So these two can get a little spicy there, Markie. And what is pretty significant about this VP debate is it's going to be one and done for the VP candidates, and there are currently no presidential debates on the docket. So this could be the last time that both campaigns get to talk to voters in this way on the debate stage.
Yeah, no, that's a good word, spicy. I think we're in for spicy and maybe even a little bit of strange tonight, too. Caitlin Becker, thanks so much. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.